What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now PS Edition. I am Alex. In this video, I want to discuss Skull and Bones being delayed yet again. Now, technically, nobody said that Skull and Bones was delayed, but we can infer quite a few things. So, Ubisoft had their earnings call 2 days ago. So, they basically talked about March of 2020 to March of 2021. Okay, they're a full year of what to expect, and they had 5 games, and some of them we already had known, and we can infer what the other ones are. So, based off of again what we already expect/know, and then also what insiders, especially Jason Schreier of Kotaku, has said, is we can nail down a Far Cry game, and that's by him. He had said, like, Far Cry is absolutely one of them. New Far Cry, new Assassin's Creed, Gods and Monsters, Rainbow Six Quarantine, and Watch Dogs Legion. Now, it's great that Watch Dogs falls in that category. It's actually going to be a pretty busy time, actually, then for Ubisoft, right? Because you have to imagine that really from like June on, over the next like 9 months after June, we're going to have big games in, again, Far Cry. Far Cry has always kind of stuck to like the February period, so we can expect that. Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, we could get 2 of those both in the fall. Very, very likely we both get Watch Dogs and Assassin's Creed, but those were the 5. And now games like Splinter Cell, games like Beyond Good and Evil 2, and games like Skull and Bones, our personal favorite here. A game that I truly want to play. I actually want to play a lot of those. I mean, Splinter Cell, sign me up. Beyond Good and Evil 2, sign me up. Watch Dogs and Assassin's Creed, like all those games, they're like absolutely awesome. But Skull and Bones, again, not on that basically earnings call, right? And we can only infer that means. And then Jason Schreier even said, lots of reboots. Creative director left towards the end of 2018. It'll be a while for that one still. So again, the earnings call was until March of 2021. So it cannot, and it will not come out before of March of 2021. And it honestly seems like it's not going to come out in 2021 either. It's possible maybe it comes out in like the fall of 2021. I mean, that is only a year and like 9 months away. And we know next gen consoles, because of how much more powerful they are and because of how much more easy they are to work with, that you can make games faster on it. But lots of reboots. It sucks. It really sucks. We've talked a lot about it on podcasts now that we kind of could infer a lot of that, right? There's probably a lot of drama behind the scenes. They went in there trying to fix some of their mistakes, trying to figure out what Skull and Bones could actually be, and now they're still working on it. Now the positive thing is that it's not canceled. I mean, that's it's definitely been delayed multiple times, probably 2-3 years past where it's supposed to have come out. But at least it has not actually been canceled. At least Ubisoft, as of right now, still believes in this game, still believes in this title and what this title can do. That's awesome. That's honestly awesome to hear. Something like this does absolutely suck though, because it's just a game that I think definitely has people that want to see it, and I don't think we would see it this E3. All the games that were mentioned or like inferred, like, hey, these games are coming out really, really soon, they're all going to be shown at E3, right? So we already have probably a packed Ubisoft show there. Doesn't really seem like Skull and Bones is going to make that cut, which sucks. I mean, it just sucks because it's a game that has a lot of people that want to play it, to see. I mean, my biggest thing, we're actually going to have a video tomorrow on Podcast Now talking about things that I want to see when it does come back. And like I'm excited for it. I want to see kind of a revamped system, and especially now, if it doesn't come out for another 1.5 to 2.5 years, I mean, it's gonna dramatically. To be honest, and when I recorded that video, I thought that we may be able to see it this year or this E3. I recorded it before all this kind of news, but there's a lot of things I want to see from it, and I think that knowing now that it keeps getting pushed, keeps getting reworked, what we end up seeing is going to be a vastly different product than what we actually got. So it's going to be really interesting when we actually do see it. I would assume it would be the thing that Ubisoft would kind of want to push as we get closer or into 2021. Again, once we get out of 2020, I feel like a lot of the games on that list are going to already have been coming out, right? Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, things like that. We may still have Far Cry towards the beginning of 2021, but then after that, then we really do look, honestly, at those kind of games, the Splinter Cells of the world, maybe even a Prince of Persia, right? You have those kind of games, Beyond Good and Evil 2. we look towards more of that. So next year really would be the year of Splinter Cell, of Beyond Good and Evil 2, and hopefully of Skull and Bones. I mean, Ubisoft could definitely show it. Now, they also kind of like to announce the game, show the game, and the game releases relatively soon. So, who knows? I mean, if we get a Skull and Bones reveal in like early 2021, it would kind of have to come out by the end of that year. And if it's not ready to, then maybe we don't see Skull and Bones for even longer. So it does suck. It's a game I'm very, very interested in seeing. I definitely want to play it. I want to see it come back, and I want to see it have what made, when we first saw it special, that kind of grab to it, but also have the things that we've all asked for, right? Like, oh, game looks solid, game looks cool, but we could have so much more. I mean, like a Pirates game is so untapped, I think. I don't think Sea of Thieves did it well at all. That's my personal opinion. I know a lot of people would probably disagree because that game is doing really well, and that's great. But I think there's so much more we can do with the Pirates genre that we have not yet gotten. And I think Skull and Bones, it's not going to be like the perfect summary and bringing together of all those things, but it's a good first step. And from a major developer like Ubisoft, or publisher, and then also development team, it's not I guess you could say it's like the best we're going to get for now. And then I think it'll pave the way eventually for more, hopefully a lot better Pirates games going forward. So guys, what do you think? When do you think we're going to see Skull and Bones again? Now knowing it can't come out now until at least March or April, actually, of 2021. When do you think this game is coming out? When do you think we'll see this game? Let me know in the comments below. If you guys want me to make any more Skull and Bones videos, let me know in the comments below. I already make videos on podcasts now, but I would love to do a video here and there on this channel as well. I appreciate you guys watching so much. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have that bell icon rung. New videos every single day on the channel. I hope to see you all on the next one.